The man made his way through the grassy sand, carrying his folding chair, the book he was currently reading, and his large cup of coffee with just the right amount of cream and sugar, to the spot where he usually settled in to read in the early afternoon. The spot was a little grassy ledge shaded by a group of pine trees overlooking the straits of Mackinac. He settled into his chair, placed his coffee cup in the chair's cup holder, and looked out onto the straits. He concluded it was a perfect summer day in mid-June. Temperatures were in the mid-70s. There was low humidity, and there was a magnificent blue sky with white, puffy clouds. Closing his eyes, he listened to the hypnotic rhythm of the waves, splashing onto the shore beneath the little grassy ledge. He was, as they say, perfectly relaxed. After a few minutes, he opened his eyes and looked out into the straits. He loved this spot, and from his vantage point, he had a perfect view of the Mackinac Bridge, the mighty Mac. He knew that later he would see the early afternoon ferry taking a group of tourists over to the island. He also noticed a flock of seagulls flying overhead, winging their way to the island to scavenge the food left behind by the morning tourists. He was grateful for this day, and he said to himself, "You know, this is almost heaven." With that in mind, he was reminded of something he had recently read. He had read that we spend so much time thinking and preparing for our happiness in the next world that we don't stop to appreciate the beauty we have in this world. He thought, perhaps our purpose in this world is to learn to appreciate our current world so that we will be prepared for the experiences and joy in the next world. Putting this thought aside, he flipped open the book at his bookmark and read the following. Chapter 6. It was entitled, Almost Heaven. Somehow the irony was not lost on him.